or Davidson, that is, Austin Davidson.
Man, you're already talking about special teams assassin before he even touches the ball.
Yeah, you never know when he's going to show up. 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Rose still in the backfield. They'll put a man in motion, toss it forward. This is Bradley trying to get to the edge. He breaks the tackle up to the 45. Still on his feet, but he's brought down near the 43, 42-yard line. A good run there on first down. Didn't look like it was going to amount to much, but Bradley picked the right place to run. He didn't try to break it all the way to the outside. He cut up in between the slot wide receiver and that left tackle for the Cats, Vencer, and he ended up getting close to 5 on the carry. It's 2nd down and 5 at the 40, near the 42-yard line.
And great vision there just to find something that wasn't there.
On the left hash snap, Lathrop play action. He's hit hard right at the 50. It was a busted play. Garrett Ambergy, the offensive coordinator, looking around. The handoff was to the other side. Lathrop turned to the left. Nobody was there. Rose was to the right, and then he just got smacked in the backfield. A big hit there. It looked like Ethan Honaker or Dominic Hall was in there on the tackle, the senior lineman. And that sets up a 3rd and 12. Ball sitting at the 49. They've got to get it across the 40 to the 37. There's a snap. Lathrop dropping back over the middle. He catches it. That's Medley. Breaks a tackle. He's at the 25, 20, 10. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobby Medley. 48-yard touchdown pass on 3rd down and 12. What a play there for the Cats, right across the middle.
And what about Jamie Lathrop? Just to stay confident in the pocket. There's about 4 or 5 Pioneers just wrapped around him. Just stepped right up and made a big throw over the middle.
And that puts the Cats on the board here with 10 minutes even on the clock. Is on for the extra point, Jacob Failer. What a drive there. Not a lot of plays. We'll definitely take it. 10 minutes on the clock, setting up now for the extra point. And there's a snap, the hold. Kick is up, and it's money. 7-0 Cats here in the first quarter, and that was a short and sweet drive. Went 2 minutes, 61 yards, ended in a 48-yard touchdown pass. Jamie Lathrop to Bobby Medley. And put this into perspective, last week Lathrop had only 48 passing yards in the ball game, and on that drive alone, or on that one play there, he matched last week.
Talk about bringing up the average, right?
That'll help you out. Of course, this is a very balanced offense for the Bearcats. As we've seen on the year, they're averaging 27 points a game, 310 total yards a game, 168 on the ground, 142 through the air. So very balanced as we get set here for the State Line Motors kickoff. Failer back out here to get ready to tee it back up. And what a drive there for the Cats. Really got started by the Austin Davidson kick return out to the 40. And just 4 plays later, the Cats are in the end zone on a 48-yard play. Pass right over the middle on a little post route, and Medley was gone after breaking 1 tackle.
Yeah, guy hopped on his back, and he threw him plumb off, Dylan.
Yeah, Medley showed off the strength there. He has it wide receiver. State Line Motors kickoff from State Line Motors on Euclid Avenue. Up in the air, and it's received at the 10-yard line. Returnable. He gets it up past the 10 to the 15, and he's brought down there. Not a lot there on the return to the 23-yard line, and that's where Lebanon will take their first possession offensively of the afternoon.
You know, is there anything that this group doesn't do of Alex Atkins and Aaron Rose? Atkins is the first one back there to make a big play and a stop there.
Yeah, these guys are all over the place in almost every situation, like you've alluded to. Several times this year we've seen those guys come up in big-time positions, and now it's time for the Pioneers to get something going. They're only averaging 13 points a game, and again, they're on their 4th quarterback of the year in Logan Smith, who's a running back by trade. There's a snap. Smith's going to take it and roll out straight to the right side. He's trying to get to the corner, and he's there. Gets up to the 30 before he gets out of bounds. Gets close to 5 yards on the carries, where they're going to mark it right at the 30. 6 yards exactly. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4. He just took it off the right side, looked for a gap, acted like he was going to pass it, and he kept them fooled there long enough to where he could get a few yards. Good first play to get him going early.
Yeah, and Vencer was in hot pursuit. But what about Atkins running all the way across the field to make that play?
Yeah, Atkins closing the ground again all the way from that linebacker position. Has 34 tackles on the year. Vencer has had a good year, too, defensively. We don't see him a whole lot on defense, but every now and then we'll see him out there. It's another shotgun look, 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 1 running back in the backfield. A quick screen thrown behind the receiver. Good grab. But he doesn't get anything. He might have lost a yard. The ball came out, but it's ruled down. That was Houchins, the freshman.
Well, let
come
me
in there. And
let me go ahead and enlighten you on who made the tackle. That big old number 5.
Adkins again, yeah. So right there, just a screenplay, threw it behind the receiver. Really a good catch for him there in the backfield, but it ends up going for naught as it's 3rd down and 4. Ball sitting on the 30-yard line. Lebanon working left to right. They're on the far left hash here at Gene Malcolm. Good crowd here tonight. As there's the snap, handoff counter to the left side, and he looks like he's got it from the preliminary look here, and it looks like close to 6 yards there. He gets it up to the 36-yard line. 1st down, Lebanon. That's their first down of the afternoon. Doing what they do best, sticking to the ground game on 2 of the first 3 offensive plays. 1st and 10. Ball, they actually placed it back near the 35, but it was enough by a yard.
I mean, it is a small sample size, but the passing game didn't look too pretty so far, Dylan.
Yeah, I know. What we've seen in film, of course, you can't hold it against a guy who's not been getting reps there, and they're going to run it out to the left side again, this time with Smith, and he's got the corner. Gets up past the 35, near the 40, and he's brought down right at the 39-yard line. Another good run there, close to 4. Just stretching the field, trying to get to the edge. Kind of reminds you of that game against Tennessee High. Cortland Carter trying to get to the edge and finding it usually against the Cats. But so far the Cats have been able to close down and contain, keeping them close to 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's what I'd want to do, especially with all the injuries they've had. With this linebacking core, they don't hit soft.
Yeah, this isn't a kind of team you want to take a lot of hits against, especially whenever you look like you're going to be running the ball a lot. Not having a true quarterback in the game. And this time Smith takes it off to the left side from the shotgun. He tosses it up. It's caught there and missed tackle. He weaves past another out near the 50, and he's brought down there. A good hit at the end of that thing. And that was Bobby Medley coming up from his safety position to make the tackle. But another 1st down for Lebanon as they're up past the 50. Good catch down the field there by Chandler Booth, one of the spotlight wide receivers in this offense, 5'10", 160 junior. As they're up 1st and 10, ball sitting on their side of the 50-yard line, right at the 49 on the left hash.
And, Daniel Vincer is back there every single time. I wouldn't be surprised to see him make a big play here sooner rather than later.
3 down linemen for the Cats, 2 wide to the left, 2 to the right. Snap, fake handoff, straight run to the quarterback to the left side. He's got a gap. He's got the 1st down, and he sneaks out of bounds, but he's tackled out of bounds. Close to 13, maybe 14 on the carry there. A good carry from Christopher Smith. Just a power run straight to the left side. He has 6 rushing touchdowns on the year, 1 passing. And they're inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, 7:38 to go. The score 7-0. Virginia High out in front. Again, a 48-yard touchdown pass from Jamie Lathrop to Bobby Medley there on that first drive. And more importantly, that was on 3rd down.
That's just not unfamiliar territory for this Bearcat offense. They seem to thrive in those positions.
1st and 10, ball just outside the 35. Snap, handoff. He's met in the backfield. Aaron Rose. That's a loss of close to 4, maybe 5. What a hit by Aaron Rose there in the backfield. Talk about a wake-up call.
Talk about timing. He literally just, right as soon as the ball was off the line, he was timed and ready to go across the line. I don't think anybody was up before he was there.
Yeah, nobody had a chance to block him. He was in the backfield. We'll have to watch that one. That was very close. Great timing, though, to get it right there, right in the backfield. Good tackle there, meeting him one-on-one behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 4.
And more importantly, a long 2nd down for this running attack of Lebanon.
2nd down and 14. Ball's back at the 40-yard line. They've got to get it inside the 30 to the 27. There's a snap. Rolled out straight to the left side. A flag on the play.
Yeah,
holding.
You got to hold.
He gets the catch. Gets it down inside the 30, but this one's coming back.
I just realized they have yellow flags, or pink flags.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was. Of course, tonight they're doing Breast Cancer Awareness Night of Pink out. All the cheerleaders wearing pink T-shirts, the band pink, and even the refs taking
everybody's
part.
Pink but us.
Yeah, we didn't get the memo, but yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know what that was there for a second, but the flag's pink, so I'm glad the refs getting involved as well. So that'll be a big penalty there, a holding, 10 yards from the spot, and that's going to send them back across to their side of the field at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's rocking the pink somewhere, either the wristbands, the sleeves.
Yeah, and what a crowd over here tonight for Virginia High. It's a second-to-last home game. Weather's good for October. It's going to cool down a little bit later, but it's still good out here. It's not cold and it's not hot. It's right where you want it to be.
I mean, it's prime football weather.
It's 2nd down and long. I mean, it's 20 yards to the chains and to the original sticks.
Well, and he
this
lost
was
more.
A little screen play, and he's lost some more. They gave him a pretty favorable spot forward progress, but it's still behind that line of scrimmage. It's now 3rd down.
And see, this is the problem with one of the single wing offense. You're 3rd in the country mile, and you have about zero chance due to not being able to throw the football.
Yeah, it's 3rd down and 28. The ball sitting inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. They've got to get it down to the 27. So a long, long way to go. And
still, that's a good punt, much less a good play.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot. They're going to have to piece it together here, see what they can do. Try to get half of it, like we say, and then try to punt it away. There's a snap, another quick screen off to the left side. He takes it for close to 7 yards.
That's not even
just
half.
A quick screen there to the tight end, and now that's just to get a little bit there for your punter. Try to boot it away. It'll be 4th down and close to 23. So this is a long punt here. It'll have to be a good one to get it even past the 6, as you said. The punter's heels back at the 37-yard line.
We were watching him. He was averaging about 35 in warm-up, so we'll see where this gets him.
I have 3 men back deep. Now that's different.
Do.
Cats do.
Davidson.
Medley back there as well. There's the punt down. Barely got it off as Colton Ratcliffe was there as usual, and it's fielded by Davidson at the 18. He takes it straight off the edge. He's got room to go at the 30, 35, 40, 50-yard line. If he gets the block, he's gone. He's down the lane. Nobody is going to catch Austin Davidson, and it's 14-0 Cats straight down the left sideline. Touchdown. Wow. Virginia High. Talk about electricity.
And looking down the sideline, you see Colton Ratcliffe almost get the block. Well, then guess what? He blocks 2 guys on by himself to make that play happen.
Right down he turned around and got a couple of key blocks there, and by the time Davidson got to the 40-yard line, it was game, set, match. He was in the end zone. What a return there. 82 yards in 12 seconds. I don't think I could run it that quick with nobody chasing me. What do you think, Mark?
Maybe if you put a cheeseburger in front of you.
Yeah, maybe. Barbecue.
That barbecue, that Gus's barbecue.
So 82-yard touchdown, Austin Davidson. 4:42 to go. It's 13-0 Cats. Failer on for the extra point. So that was about what you expected, what the doctor ordered, as they say. This one's up, off to the right, over the right upright, but it misses to the right, and Cats will have to settle for 6, but it's a quick 6. 82-yard punt return TD.
You can't be mad in that, Dylan.
No, it was just a high kick. It looked kind of odd off the foot, and it's 13-0 Cats with 4:44 to go.
I'm talking about 2 points every second there on that drive.
And we're talking about we're also talking about the Cats 13 points already. And we've just gotten over 6 minutes done in this ball game, just under 5 minutes, not even 6 minutes in. So Coach Chris said a hot start in the pregame interview, and it's exactly what they've been granted here. And you can't ask for much better right now if you're Coach Chris. Just got to keep it up now. 4:44 to go here in the first quarter. Again, halftime show coming up. Another quarter away, but
you're
go ahead and start pumping it up. Got to get ready. Got a lot going on during halftime. Got to get ready for college football tomorrow night and everything. So
just reminding you back that I won last week.
Yeah, Mark won last week, so we got to give him a little bit of credit. So it's time for the State Line Motors kickoff. Again, brought to you by State Line Motors on Euclid Avenue in Bristol. Failer kicks it away. Yeah, there is a flag, offsides. It looks like it was early. It looks like we're going to have a re-kick here. So, offsides, I believe, is what the call will be. So far, Cats coming through big time in this one.
Yeah, this Virginia High offense is really just something else right now. Gosh, I'm just kind of blown away. They called an offsides. I mean, it was pretty blatant, but you just don't see that call very often anymore in high school sports.
Yeah, you don't. Usually they let that one go, but we'll re-kick it. It'll give us another chance to cover here on special teams.
Whatever.
Cats up 13-0. 4:44 to go. So that'll set them back. They'll have to kick it.
Pretty good kick last time, too.
From the 35, Failer. So State Line Motors kickoff is now on the way for the second time in a row. But you don't get to say that very often. It's fielded at the 14, up past the 20, breaks a tackle to the 25, 30, breaks another, slips past Bazell. He's near the 50, past Failer to the 40, to the 30, 20, and he's run out of bounds